This video will show you how to remove the stock intake on all 2014 through 2018 5.3 liter Silverado 1500s.
Okay, once you have your tools out, you'll need to grab that 8mm socket. We're going to loosen up the band clamp, securing the factory intake tube to our air box. We can pull them out separately, but I like to do electrical connections first just so they don't get caught up in anything. So go ahead and disconnect the MAF sensor by pulling up on that red tab, and then all you got to do is press on the locking tab underneath in order to unseat it. Go ahead and tuck this out of the way somewhere where it's not going to get hung up on anything. Then once you've done that, you can grab your 8mm socket. I like to use an extension for clearance. Go ahead and move these coolant lines to the side and loosen up this clamp here. All right, next we're almost ready to remove the factory intake tube in this big old resonator box, but we have to disconnect our breather hoses for our crankcase ventilation. You got one hose on either head securing to the end of the box right here. You can see this little gray tab. That's the locking tab, so you got to push up on it from the bottom. And as you're pushing up, just pull it to slide off, and then we're actually going to be replacing these breather hoses so you can actually pull it off of the head. It's the same connection down here. Just squeeze it in order to separate it. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side here. For the passenger side, the locking tabs are kind of reversed, so you actually have to push down on it instead of pulling up. And then go ahead and pop it off the head as well. Okay, now we can finally disconnect the throttle body clamp here. Again, 8mm socket, go ahead and loosen him up. Once you've loosened that clamp up, you can gently pull on the factory air box here, / tube assembly, in order to unseat it from the throttle body. All right, once you have the factory air tube and resonator box removed, you can also remove the factory air box. Just make sure you pull these coolant lines away from it. Gently pull it up to remove it. It might be held in place with some rubber grommets on the bottom. Oh, and we also have a Christmas tree fitting here, plastic fitting for our MAF sensor. Make sure you pop that out of there as well. But like I was saying, once I get this out of here, you have some fittings on the bottom here. These are pressed into this plate at the bottom. You just kind of have to gently apply some pressure to pop them out of there. Okay, we have to do a little bit more work here in the engine bay before we start installing our new intake. Our new heat shield is going to interfere with this little support brace, so we're going to loosen that up and swing it out of the way. You got to remove this 10mm bolt on the inside of the fender here. Once you remove that bolt, this brace might have a little bit of tension to it because of the other bolt securing it, but you should be able to just kind of push on this in order to get it out of the way. Once you've done that, we're going to be removing our mounting tray as well, because our new heat shield is going to take up that spot. You're going to be using the same 10mm socket to remove these 4 bolts down here, securing it. Okay, now we're going to remove our mounting tray here. It's held in place with 4 10mm bolts. Go ahead and pop all those out. It's helpful to have an extension. We are going to be reusing some of these bolts, so make sure you don't discard them.
Thanks for watching, and remember, for all things Silverado, keep it here at AmericanTrucks.com.